Alright folks, today we have a 2003 Nissan Maxima GLE. Let's start it up. Alright, as you can see, it starts right up. Okay, no lights on. It does have the seatbelt on the trunk lights on because I'm not wearing my seatbelt and the trunk is open. Because I'm going to show you guys that in just a minute. So that's, you know, pretty normal. Alright, there's our power windows. Alright, there's our driver's side. Oops, wrong one. Passenger side. Okay, and our rear window here. And we'll swing it all the way around back to our other rear window. Alright, so there's our power windows, and we do have a nice power sunroof as well. So let's open all the way, and we'll close it. And it does have the vent mode, and I'll show you guys that in here in just a second. Alright, and there's your vent. Okay, so there's our power windows. Alright, next thing we have is power mirrors. Let me bring you over here. Alright, as you can see, our mirror moving there. And swing it over to the other side. Okay, and you can see that mirror moving on that side. Alright, and our radio. Alright, coming in loud and clear. And we have our heat and air conditioning right here. Alright, don't really need it today because it's decent weather. It's not great, but the sun just finally came out. As you can see, it is an automatic, and it does have a handbrake here in the center console. That's something that's a lot of driving tests when you have a young driver. They require this to be actually in the middle console, not a foot brake or anything else. And of course, heated seats. And I'll show you guys here this in a second, but as you can see, everything in here is black leather, so the heated seats is a nice thing to have in the wintertime. Alright, so here is our cruise control, and we also have on the steering wheel radio control as well for your stereo. And this looks like a heated steering wheel button, and I'm not sure exactly what this is. It looks like it's a lock for the power seat. Okay. We don't need this stuff on. Turn that off. Alright. Alright, so now let's have a look at the motor. Let me pop the hood here. I forgot to do that. Alright, so this is a 3.5 liter V6. Okay. Alright, it comes right up, and as you see, there's our motor there. Alright, I can't quite get at the little thing that revs up the motor here. So what I'm going to do is just be quiet and put you guys close to the motor and let you listen. Alright, as you can hear, pretty quiet motor. It's a good running car, and you'll see that again when we get it out on the road for our road test. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a walk around the outside, and we're going to check out our tire depth first. Okay, it does have the matching Nissan alloy wheels. Alright, there's our tread depth on our first tire is right at a little above 6, like 6.5. We'll say 6/32 just to make it even there. Okay. Let me get into the tread here. And this one is right at 8/32 on the rear tire. Okay. And let's see what this one is. Alright, and this one's right at 6/32 on this rear tire. And then our other front tire here. Whoops, I dropped it. Let me redo that. Alright. And right at 7/32 on our front tire there. Alright, so now let's have a look at the interior of the vehicle. As you can see, like I did say earlier, it's black leather seats. Okay, and a black interior as well. See, our dashboard is nice and clean, everything's intact, there's no holes or it's not all busted up. Okay, here's our seat. Alright, and our floor, we got 2 sets of floor mats in this car. So it's got the, I think they're the Nissan, yeah, the Nissan stock ones, and then they had some extra rubber ones, which is good, you know, when you're dealing with winter weather. Not so much now, you don't really need it, but when you've got salt and slush. Alright, let me show you, we do have a power seat. I can't really tell if it's moving there. There it goes. Alright. It's all the way forward and then all the way back. Alright, let's have a look at the door panel here. Alright, as you see, the door panel is in pretty good shape as well. And I'll open this door and we'll take a look at our door jamb. Nice, clean, shiny black paint. Alright, I'm going to look at our door. All the way up and around. And then down low here. And as you can see, nice and clean, shiny black all the way around on the door there. Alright, let's have a look here in the back. We got our leather seats, all in very good shape. Of course, this thing folds down if you need that for an armrest in the back. Alright, there's our floor. Again, you got your 2 floor mats and the back of the seat in front. Okay, let's have a look at our door panel here. Okay, and again, that's in pretty good shape. And there's our door jamb, not tire jamb. All the way down. And then all the way up and around, and then down low here you can see it's nice again. All the way nice and clean and shiny black paint all the way around. Okay. So let's have a look at our trunk now. Okay, as you can see, plenty of space in there. Alright. Let's have the Nissan trunk floor mat, and then, of course, your normal floor mat. And then under that, we do have a spare. It's only a temporary spare. Okay, and we do have our tools right here. The jack, the lug nut wrench, and the little thing just help jack the car up. Alright, let's have a look at the underside of the hood, or the trunk. Nice and clean. Alright, so there's our trunk. Next up is this rear seat. Again, the seat's in really good shape. Nice shiny, nice black leather. Not so shiny, but definitely in good shape. Alright, there's our floor. And the door panel. Okay, and then our door jamb itself. All the way down and around. Alright, and down low again you can see nice and clean and shiny down there. Alright, and of course the driver's side seat. So here's our driver's seat. Alright, you got a little bit of wear and tear there. You can see 2 little spots, but overall it's in pretty good shape. Alright, there's our floor mats. As you can see, those are our plastic floor mats and then our actual Nissan floor mats. Alright, we do have a power seat here. Alright, and it's just not quite going back all the way, but it does move a little bit. And our door jamb. All the way down. Oh. And our door panel here, it's got, looks like seating positions preset. Obviously your locks and windows, and then your trunk release and gas tank release right there. Alright, let's have a look at the door here. And as you can see again, nice and shiny, no corrosion or anything at the bottom of the doors. Alright, so let's take a step back and look at the exterior of the vehicle. As you can see, it's nice shiny black paint. And really it does look really good right now because it's, you know, nice and shiny. There's a couple little minor things going on, but overall the body's in really nice nice shape on this car as well. So there's our front quarter panel. That's in good shape, and we'll head up to our roof. As you can see, again, pretty good shape up top there. All right, here's our door panel. Here's our molding. Get down low. All right, so that's in pretty good shape. All right, and then on this panel, we got a couple little, there's a little ding and dent right there, and another one right there, another one right there. You know, those are the kind of little things I'm talking about. Nothing really major. If you stand about 10 feet away, you won't even see them on the car, but just little minor things, a little scrape right there, that kind of stuff. All right, back to our rear panel here. All right, maybe a couple little scratches there. Let's get a shot of the top of the trunk, and then the back. All right, and the bumper here. See a little bit of a rub mark there, maybe on the bumper, and then it's got these weird kind of scratches. Not sure what that's from. But overall, in really nice shape. All right, there's our roof again. Okay, let's go back here to the quarter panel here. I will say it does have a little scratch there. Maybe a little bit of paint right there over the wheel well. Alright, let's go into the door. As you see, there's another scratch right there. That's also kind of a little dent. I'll see if I can give you a better angle. As you can see there, but overall, like I said, you step a little bit back from the vehicle, it's kind of hard to pick that out. And another couple little minor dings on the car. Alright, and this door's in pretty good shape. And then to our front fender here. Alright, so as you can see, the paint, really shiny black paint on this car. The body's in really good shape. So now all we got left is take it out on a quick test drive. Let me back up here and give you a shot of the front. Down low first before I do that. Now you see your bumper's in really good shape as well. Alright, so there it is, guys. 2003 Nissan Maxima GLE. So next thing we're going to do is take it out on a quick test drive. Alright folks, so now we're going to take this 2003 Nissan Maxima out for a quick test drive. I'm going to start it up. Had it running for about 10-15 minutes. As you can see, starts right up, no problem. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to pull out here and accelerate up to about 50 miles an hour. Shooting some mud off the tires there, that's not good. Just got this thing nice and clean. Alright, as you can see, no problem, all the way up to about 50 miles an hour. Nice and smooth, really nice ride. Okay, and we're tracking pretty straight, right? Nice and straight down the road here. Hands off the wheel. There we go. Okay. Alright, as far as the transmission, shifted no problem all the way through. And thanks to the motor, you know, it's a decent sized motor, so it's got plenty of power for you. Alright, here's my turn here. Spinning around, I'm going to do the same thing on the way back. Okay. Alright, again, nice and smooth, nice ride, shifted nice and smooth, all the way up to about 50 miles an hour here. This is a really good running little car. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is give it a nice brake check when we get to the lot of crossmores. So right up here I'll show you what I here. I'm going to find this. There's a lot of loose gravel in here. I'm just going to give it a nice firm brake check. Alright, you could definitely hear the anti-lock brakes kick in, and also you weren't seeing the steering wheel go one way or the other, and the car didn't pull wildly to the left or right. So that kind of tells you that, you know, everything's pretty solid as far as the braking goes. Okay. Alright guys, so here we go. Back across the road here. Alright, so overall I think it's a very, you know, good looking car. It actually runs better than it looks, and it looks pretty good. So it's, you know, overall I think a pretty good car, you know, for what it is. Again, it is an older car, but, you know, that's the stuff that people can actually afford to buy nowadays. Alright, so let's take one last walk around. Whoa, I almost dropped the camera. Alright, there we go. Alright, so again, guys, 2003 Nissan Maxima GLE. It does have a 3.5 liter V6 motor. It's got loads of equipment inside, black leather seats. And as you see, the car itself is that nice, shiny black. Black always looks great when it's nice and clean. Alright. Alloy wheels, plenty of trunk space. You know, overall, just a real nice, solid, you know, affordable car for someone who's out there looking for something, you know, kind of get them around from day to day. Also, last thing, for our New Jersey residents, it does have good inspection until August of this year. All right, folks, thanks for watching. We look to hear from you.